Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Morse. I'm here with Ross Lerner from Lerner Advertising, the man who does all of my creative spots. And we thought that we would come to you with a video about the local spots here in Detroit. And Ross, what I thought we would start with was the difference between a local spot and a national spot, because lots of people don't understand the difference.
I'd say the difference is probably about $2.5 million per spot.
I think it's more, because I think it's like 6 or 7 million for a 30-second spot on the national. But Ross, explain what the national means.
Well, actually, I was just talking about the cost of making them, because that's shocking too. But the idea is a network spot runs everywhere. That means coast to coast, and the spots are in the millions. A local spot, which runs only in what we call our dominant marketing area, that is the Detroit ADI, which is Southeast Michigan, is much less money. Of course, it's still a major market, but it's not coast to coast. But of course, as far as we're concerned, that's our universe. So that's the universe that's important to us.
And the way I can explain it, and I had to learn all this when we started going on TV, was most of the ads in the Super Bowl are national spots. The big Budweisers, the Scarlett Johansson spots, the Toyota spots, the GM spots are running in every household across America. Ours are only running in Michigan. Now, we are going to critique the Michigan-only local spots, and there was only about 10 of them. Out of the dozens and dozens of ads, there was only 10 local ones that actually ran in the Super Bowl. So the first one, Ryan, why don't you pull up, is at the CMU spot, Central Michigan University, the fine university that is.
Right.
Yeah, let me share that out.
And I think this was, now I could be wrong, in deference to my good friend Alan Sussman, who I know handles the Central Michigan business. I think this may have been shot by CMU students. I kind of get that sense from watching it.
Student researchers, film students, we're working together to protect the river's water quality.
CMU Chippewas, you really get to work. Fire up, right?
Fire up!
Who takes on the biggest issues with the brightest minds? We do. Central Michigan University. We do. Do you?
Cute. What do you think, Ross?
Well, my first reaction when I saw it, and it was the first spot, the first local spot that I saw, I was shocked that they had enough money to buy a spot in the game, to tell you the truth. That was my initial reaction. But as I said, if the kids shot it, I like it. I got a lot of friends that are Chippewas, and I give them credit for that. The message is relevant. They're talking about cleaning up the water, so that part's great.
All right, Ryan, what's the next one?
Next up, we've got FanDuel Sportsbook.
With FanDuel, you can bet $5 and win $280 cash on either team to win the Super Bowl. So,
Lady Luck. Yes, ma'am.
You can take a vacation.
Ma'am, I'm just going to check your pockets here real quick.
Oh, it's only 3 ounces.
Making the Super Bowl your luckiest day ever.
Mine too, buddy boy.
New customers can bet $5 and win $280 cash on either team to win the Super Bowl. Only on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
How is that a local spot?
Well, you want to know what? They are so ubiquitous. They spend so much money. They may have bought local breaks also. I will tell you this, that lady who plays Lady Luck was in the Uber Eats spot. She's a great actress, a great comedian actress. And she was hysterical in the Uber Eats spot, which is what you're supposed to eat and what you're not supposed to eat. And she's eating light bulbs. And
right. She was just in that show, White Orchid, too.
Yeah, she's a very funny actress.
All right.
I thought the spot was pretty shitty. Maybe only... Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't think it was great, I have to say.
All right. Well, not a fan. Let's see the Feldman spot. This is not a Feldman spot. This is a GM spot.
And there is, for some reason, it's being promoted, I saw socially, by Feldman, whether they loaned him the truck. He's a Chevy dealer. But this particular spot, I have to say, for the spot itself, which I think probably ran in a local, position. Maybe Chevy wanted to boost it here locally because it's about electric cars. But I thought it was total borrowed interest, if I may say. And a lot of advertising is borrowed interest. But I mean, it's the Sopranos redo and it's the kids. And I don't think Tony would have driven an electric car myself.
Interesting. Well, this is the next generation EV, baby.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm a big fan. You're a big fan of EVs. I love the Sopranos. I thought actually it was well done. I would have liked to have seen them use Meadow and AJ a little bit more. But they did. It was a complete redo of the exact Sopranos Open with Meadow driving the big truck.
Right.
So, I mean, I liked seeing them. Yeah, they probably could have done more. Let's go to Cure Insurance.
Hey, Cade, great game tonight. Was that the biggest challenge you've ever faced?
Actually, it's not.
Then what? Chicago? LA? Brooklyn?
No, getting a low rate on car insurance when I moved to Michigan.
So what was the cure?
Who else? Cure Auto Insurance. Nah, seriously. They just entered into Michigan, and that saved me a bundle. Take it from me. They should be your #1 pick.
Cure Auto Insurance, now in Michigan.
So, yeah, I was shocked by the production value. I was sure how high it was and well done it was. The fact that they paid Cade Cunningham to do that spot. You know, you don't see local companies, and this isn't a local company, but doing this kind of high production value that can only be run in one state. So it's definitely a great kickoff campaign. They probably sold a lot of policies. The one thing with no fault, I mean, our system is terrible now because of our current Congress here in Michigan and our governor signing a fraudulent, in my opinion, bill getting rid of no fault the way we knew it, not saving rates like this commercial says they are. I haven't talked to a single person who saved any type of significant amount of money. And I want to remind anybody who's watching this to make sure that they hit the box that says unlimited no-fault benefits. Do not listen to your insurance companies that you don't need unlimited. You absolutely need unlimited no-fault benefits to protect you or a loved one in case of an accident. So, and if you're out there and you're saving lots of money on car insurance because of our new law, let me know. You'll be the first one. Ross, do you have any comments about that commercial?
Well said. No, that's what I totally concur. I agree with you. I will say this. There are a lot of local sports personalities period. The Manning brothers, their father, I saw LeBron in a spot, and a lot of sports folks. Locally, there were sports people, former legends and legend wannabes, etc. But a lot of jocks, a lot of celebrities all together. Now, you know, I was remarking to somebody, maybe there's a lot of celebrities every year. I thought there was just a ton of celebrity appearances in all the spots this year.
I liked the Manning brothers spots and with the chips and the pop, and I thought those were really well done, high production value.
Love your kind of food. I know you love that kind of food.
Funny. I eat my chips, baked Lays and diet whatever. No, I like them a lot. I see here that one of our competitors came in the mix and decided to join the Super Bowl party. Haven't we been in the Super Bowl, 8, 9 years now, Ross?
9 years.
All right, let's see this.
These are Detroit sports legends Barry Sanders, Darren McCarty, and Kirk Gibson. And this is attorney Mark Bernstein. All of these men are successful in their field. All of these men know what it takes to win. All of these men are fighters. But only one of these men can get you money if you've been injured in an accident.
That's not me.
Not me.
That's the Bernstein advantage.
1-800-CALL-SAM.
So what do you think of that one, Roscoe?
Hey, all I can say is I'm still the oldest guy in the room. They came close to me, but I'm still the oldest guy in the room. They're all old local legends. I mean, you know, they're guys I love. I didn't love the spot. If we're going to talk purely about what I thought of it, it didn't knock me out. Only one of these guys can save you money on car insurance. I get it. Or whatever the hell he said. But
that's not what he said. But okay. I'm not going to comment, but the last one I think we should review is Perry Johnson, who's running for governor.
Meet Guru Perry Johnson.
He's not interested in the same things that excite you and me. For Perry, it's statistics, motivation, quality,
perfection.
When your car door closes just right, thank Perry Johnson. When you even have a job in the American auto industry, thank Perry Johnson. American automobiles weren't always the gold standard. Perry Johnson literally wrote the book, introducing ISO 9000 quality standards to the American automobile industry. Statistics made our cars world class. Perry for governor?
Can you really think of a profession more desperately in need of quality than government? Small towns ignored, nursing home deaths, cover-ups, billions in unemployment fraud, roads still broken. I brought quality to 61 countries. Let's do it here at home.
What he did for our automobiles, he'll do for our government. Perry Johnson, quality guru, governor for a perfect Michigan.
I vaguely remember Governor Snyder doing a similar thing back in the day. I want to say Super Bowl. Ross, do you remember? I think he ran a Super Bowl ad that announced
he was one tough nerd, and this new one is he's calling himself, I think, a quality guru. I thought it was interesting. I got to say, in terms of purely trying to be innovative, in terms of if this is his kickoff of a campaign, I thought it was well placed. I had to watch it again to get the full depth, but I thought that part was interesting. He's an odd looking guy, but maybe that's what makes him a quality guru, nerd, whatever he is there. He's a statistician. He invented car doors that close properly, is what he says in his commercial.
Well, that's an important thing.
Very.
It definitely, I bet you got him a lot of attention, and it's a decent kickoff. I mean, for any brand.
I thought that part was interesting. I agree with you.
I mean, I remember you convincing me 8-9 years ago to go on the Super Bowl because there were so many people who don't watch daytime TV, which is our typical audience, who get to see the Super Bowl. And it worked for us. You know, a lot of people saw it, a lot of good comments, a lot of love.
He had the playing field to himself. That's one thing. I mean, he was out there all by himself. He wasn't competing with anybody, and he threw the first punch.
Why don't we run ours, Ryan? Do you have ours handy?
Give me a second. I can pull it up.
So, Ross, but while he's pulling ours up, why don't you tell the folks who are interested in this and listening how you came up with this concept of Sue getting swept away by a big advertising company or another law firm or whatever people want to think it is?
Well, it's been about 8 years now that we've used your mom, and she's delightful. The public loves her, and we felt like maybe they were hungering for her a little bit. We had a campaign that ran over the last several months that's gotten a lot of fun play, where she was back a little bit more in the limelight. And so we decided to have some fun and have everybody seeking her talents for their own use. And that's what this spot is. It's actually, I won't offer the spoiler in case anybody hasn't seen it, but it's a pretty fun spot. And your mama is obviously a delight and so much fun to work with.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when we stopped running my mom ads for a period of time, you rotate commercials.
Right.
I get more comments wherever I'm at. Where's your mom? I miss her spots. Please bring her back. So hopefully they got their fill of my mom over the last several months, and this was a good ending spot. But she was thrilled. She's in Florida. She must have gotten 30 text messages. She called me last night. She was super excited that everybody was receiving the spot.
She's a sweetheart.
America's mom. We've done studies on what Mike Morse has that we don't. Turns out, it's you.
But I'm just his mom.
Sue, he is nothing without you.
Well, I did give him life.
We want you to be in all our commercials.
Wow.
Now you know, no more Mike Morse commercials.
Just think of me as your mom now.
Exactly. Mom.
Mom? So any inside baseball we want to give the folks about that? I mean, we shot it at the Buell building, correct?
We shot at the Guardian building.
Guardian building. You looked at the Buell building. We shot at the Guardian building.
Out at the Buell building. It was downtown is so iconic. It's incredible. That was an incredible office. Our director, Jeff Doherty, always makes everything look fabulous. And we had good characters, good vibe. We had real good karma that day and a lot of fun.
It only took about 10 hours, right? for a 30-second spot for those people who care and are curious.
Well, your bedroom was there in the Guardian building as well. We did it all right there so that
we shot that scene a couple different ways, but it is a long process and it takes a long time to plan, and it's exciting. It's exciting and nice job and congratulations. And who knows, maybe we'll win a Golden Gavel national lawyer ad for that one. You never know.
You're gonna have to enter that contest one of these days.
Just kidding. We've won the last 3 years in a row for the Golden Gavel, and that one for sure will be up in Miami next year.
Yep.
All right, Ross, any closing thoughts on the Super Bowl this year?
No, hey, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad Matt Stafford won. He's been a good guy in the city, and they did good. We're just long-suffering Lions fans around here and Browns fans. Thanks for letting me share. There he is, right there.
That's the Stafford signature. I'm a big fan. I'm thrilled for him. I'm thrilled for his family. And, it made Detroit feel good, and it hopefully made Detroit fans open up their eyes to see what's going on here in Michigan, and maybe things will start to change. But on that note, thanks for watching our Super Bowl recap, and we'll see you next year on All Things Super Bowl.
Thanks for having me.